We have a new moon remembrance coming up in 1, 2, 3, less than a week, and it's the 4th moon of the year, and it is the month, the moon, under which the mouths of the abyss's depths were closed, so that when it rained, the water level wouldn't go down. So it's kind of like if you've ever had a water tank, fish tank, pond, pool, anything, you know that to keep the water levels consistent, there's a control mechanism, a drain that releases water when it starts to evaporate and get low, and you'll figure it out. So those depths of the abyss, which were normally open to maintain the level of water on Earth, so that it comes down, rains out, sinks down, those are closed. So now water can come up and increase. So just like the days of Noah are these days now. And we are learning more and more what the days of Noah were like. With all of the earth shakes and quakes and floods, things are being uncovered. First was uncovered the Dead Sea Scrolls, the light, the truth. Archaeology was proving Noah's Ark is right where it was supposed to be. Noah's settlement, his altar where he offered sacrifice, right where it's supposed to be. Oh, Sodom and Gomorrah, they found them. Even the city of Troy. Oh, it's true. So, truth was coming up and coming out. And the truth about who really is running this world, who's ruling this world. It's all demons putting on human bodies, putting on a show that you're all buying into. I knew there was something not right about that. It's like I tried to be like other teenage girls and put posters on my walls and, big hair bands, and I was like, it's just not me. I can't do it. Took them all down. So we were introduced to truth. Now there's the weeding and the shifting, the separating of the chaff and the wheat. We're all being shaken up. And the time is going to come for evil to take its portion, what is due it. Reading through Proverbs, and it's not the only place we find prophecies like this, where the wicked are a ransom for the righteous. The demons need a food supply, so Yahweh says, our Creator says, I will let you have all of this, you just give me these untouched. And while the other morsels are more fun, they're tastier, they play the game, they give their emotions over to it, they really don't want us. We aren't any fun. So they're getting their toys back. Yeah. What came up out of the drying rivers in the Middle East? Oh, they found a tomb. One of their legends with all kinds of toys got buried with him. United States government went in, took that, and they're getting ready. It's gonna be party night for them. when it's time for them to come out. But that's not for us to worry about, because we're going to have our doors closed and we're going to be doing the right thing. We're going to be reading accounts about the flood. If the one in the Bible you're used to reading is leaving you flat and dry because there's really not that many details, go on in, read Jubilees, Jasher. Go find, other accounts. And how did Noah have all these animals? How are they doing it now? They got embryos in homeostasis. They got cloning abilities. They've got, put them all in comas. We're asking these questions, really? Now knowing that all this technology is never new. None of it is new. It's just being restored for this day. We are reminded throughout Proverbs, which is what I was led to read. Yeah, I read it so I could be led. That the unrighteous and the wicked are being preserved for this day. Feeding frenzy. Party for the bad guys so we can be set apart and they can be destroyed. They're bait. They're ransom and they're bait. We've been baited throughout our entire lives with rewards if we make an unrighteous choice, only to find ourselves stuck at another dead end. Well, now it's their turn to be baited and cornered and sent back down into the abyss with everyone who chose to follow them. New moon. Keep the observance. Remember, there's a lot of joy in it. A lot of connection. New depths of relationship with our Creator. I know I enjoy it. So, there you go. That's what this month's new moon is all about. The gates closing, floodwaters rising. Are you in your ark? Your Torah practices, your observances are your ark. The only animal I'm really worried about taking with me is my dog. And she sticks to me like glue, so I don't think she's going anywhere fast. But he promised not to destroy the entirety of the earth with water again. But it's a reminder of what he can do. And he's got all different ways. Rain and fire and brimstone. Stuff like that. Everybody's being herded, manipulated, directed, guided, led or misled. It is the shifting tides, the shifting of the sands, the separating of the wheat from the chaff. Again, like I mentioned in the other video, every 7th year is a jubilee. Everybody goes back to their own lands with whatever they've accumulated. So, who accumulated you? And where are you going to be deported to? Imagine that. Trump's got people, if they refuse to be deported, they can go live amongst alligators. Down in Florida, which they've had a warning, be prepared for 6 months with no help, no electricity, no rescue. 6 months. Because they took down the weather systems, the radar watching systems, the tornado alarm systems. There is no help, there's no guidance, there's no protection from them. Mainstream America is on its own. It's a lot easier to disappear people that way. Close them up in their homes. They forget one another. When people are that easy to forget, we're not getting that attached to them, are we? When parents are just food delivery robots, are you really going to notice when an AI robot replaces them? And yeah, you're going to sit there and play on your computer game until you reach puberty, and then you're going to be breeding children for the machine. But you won't care, because you'll be able to continue playing your video games, and AI will deliver your food for you. Ew. I am hopefully going to learn how to garden. Walk barefoot in the grass. The things I think are fun. Observe. Be quiet and disconnect from technology and reflect how the earth really works. That there is a creator whose hand is on the levers, pulling the gears, closing the abyss, opening the abyss, the winds, the gates that the winds come through, the gates that the sun and the moon come through. They are all in his hands. And that means so are you. Which hand do you want to be in? The one he takes and closes protection around, or the one he hands over? So it's all curled up in this hand. That's where I am. I'm all curled up in the protective hand.